Being a mom is not a part-time situation. We all know that. Even when they're not in the car with us saying, "Hey mom," hundreds of times, and asking how fish have babies underwater and why our pee is yellow, our kids are never far from the very front of our minds. I'm a mom morning, noon, and night. I'm a mom in my sleep. But half the nights, my son's beds are empty at my house. Half the meals I cook, they're not around to eat with me. Half of the gorgeous days, they're not here to pile on top of me on a blanket at the park, and half of the freezing days, they're not here to pile on top of me under a blanket on the couch. Half of the time, they're at their dad's, and I'm here in a too-quiet house, faced with hours of me time between work shifts. It's every overworked, chore-bombarded, weary mom's dream, a few hours to herself. I dread those hours some days. Other days, I'm out having fun, feeling like an independent, vibrant, tuned-in person. I feel connected to the world around me on this bizarre adult level, which I enjoy but still have a hard time getting used to. It feels strange but satisfying, and more than a little like being on vacation. It feels like a previous version of me. The problem is that I can't keep that feeling up. It's like trying to stop a flying axe with a shower curtain. I could be out, happy, laughing with friends or with my boyfriend. I could be stealing a few hours of writing at a coffee shop. If I'm not holding that damn shower curtain up taut, or if that axe comes my way blade first, it pierces right through, collapsing everything and me along with it. Then I'm there, wherever I am, with whomever I'm with, defenseless against the flying axe of realization that my boys aren't with me. And my grown-up, newly single woman identity feels like a sham then. It's something I do to pass the time, like reading trashy magazines in a waiting room. Fun, but not real life. It feels ridiculous and inauthentic, my trying to pretend I'm okay without them. Like split custody could be like a part-time vacation. It's a sinkhole in my gut, or maybe lower. An anti-pregnant belly, all negative space. The lightness of me without them is nauseating. I'm working on coming to terms with the fact that this is my doing, that in taking steps to formally end an unhappy marriage, I've given up my kids part-time. I did that. I chose it. I chose it and put energy into putting it forward. I got out, but I got out alone. And my kids are in this back and forth custody swing that they don't actually seem to mind too much anymore. And some days I don't either. Some days I pull that shower curtain tight and the axe handle bounces right off, no harm done. Other days I feel the very best of me draining into the abyss of that sinkhole, never to be heard from again. Other days I feel like I've sentenced all of us to a lesser than life, even though the one we had before the divorce wasn't so damn hot either. Maybe it'll get easier. Please tell me it gets easier. I'm 5 months in and holding on tight to anything that means anything. I don't dare miss any of it, miss any of them. Besides the half I've already lost, that is. It's hard to put them to bed some nights, hard to wave and shout I love yous when their dad is walking them across my front yard to his car. I wish it were a manageable feeling, like a weekend break. But every other Sunday afternoon, the void is back, full force, no matter how much fun I've had or how busy I've kept myself. 2 nights without them and 1 more to go. Then I pull out the chores I'd been saving, go in to pick up toys off the floor of their rooms, wash their sheets, do their laundry. Nothing they would notice but whatever I can do to feel of use to them. Are they eating well over there? Getting enough hugs? Is my 5-year-old talking about what's on his intense little mind? Did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Was thinking about them the whole time I was making that choice, and the whole time I've been setting up this new life for them, enough thinking about them? I know the advice I would give a friend in this situation. Give yourself a break. Everyone, your kids included, can see you're doing the best you can. Give it time. I would encourage her to take a step back and notice that her kids are adjusting, that they feel loved, that their needs are being met. I would remind her to breathe. I am breathing, though some days it's more ragged than others. I'm breathing and smiling and hugging their necks all the damn time they're with me, pulling them close just to remind my defensive shower curtain self to relax and enjoy them while they're here. I'm breathing and working to summon the vision to see a narrative within this struggle which teaches them a lesson that will serve them. I've come up with 3 so far. First, life is short, and loving and being loved is the point. Don't compromise there. Second, follow your gut. Things don't feel right for a reason. Those things are worth acting on. Third, so often the right thing to do is also the hardest thing to do. In order for those lessons to stick, I have to live like I believe them too. I have to step up and own my choices, even the ones with consequences which rip me right open some days. I'm working on it. For now, I'm breathing and smiling and hugging their necks all the damn time they're with me. and we're growing up together.